I am in Lennar's newest community in the Southwest with single level ranch homes that have RV garages and multi-gen facilities. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is a Lennar community called Desert Edge. I'm going to walk through actually the neighborhood right now with you guys so you can kind of take a look at what it's like in this community. It's a high-end area. This is super quiet because behind me is mountains. This lot is actually a special community that's all covered by mountains. It's surrounded by mountains in this area, and actually there's only a few that have been closed so far. So this is very new. There's a lot of under construction right now. It's actually gated. Let me show you these gates real quick. So you have a gated entrance into this community, which is really nice, gives a high-end luxurious feel. And then take a look at the actual products. You know, let's switch it around so you can take a look at it. So we're walking into the community right now. You have RV garage homes. I believe they're about 30 foot long, 14 foot tall. I'd have to double check exactly how long it is. I know RV guys really want to get that exact measurement in there because you know what? I tow a lot of things too. And I want to make sure everything fits. But this over here is the Pioneer floor plan. You have a three-car garage as well as a 3-bedroom home with a guest house so full 1-bedroom guest house. So if you need it to be, it can be a 4-bedroom for sure. These RV garage homes are just so cool. These don't have the multi-gen or the guest house on them. All of these I can get in the upper 600s. So right now, this one's actually for sale right now in November of 2023 for $663,000. So this is a huge benefit because they mark these things up to 700,000 and above. So right now we are, in November and December. It's the slowest time to sell a home in Las Vegas and probably in the country. But oh, check this out too. Look at this. Let me see if I can zoom in with my new camera. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Oh, I guess not. But anyway, up there is solar panels. So every house in this community has solar panels already installed on it. That doesn't include it in the price, so you have to purchase it outside of the purchase price unless we negotiate it. So far, we haven't been able to negotiate those in yet, but I keep trying. And then if you want, those solar panels actually do a tax benefit for you because you could take, I believe, 26 to 30% of the total cost and have it as a tax credit. So let's say if it is let's say it's a $15,000 project or a solar package that you're getting, you can take 26 or 30% of that, depending on how it is in the year. Right now, I think it's 30%. Next year, it may go down to 26. We have to see how that shakes out with all the laws. This homeowner over here is putting in these really cool metal fence areas to make their patio really enclosed. And actually, you know what? This one is one I just went through a little bit ago. I am having a video on this one. This is a Pioneer floor plan, amazing floor plan with a phenomenal view in this community. It's really good. Check that video out. And then going through here, I just want to walk through. This is really the only street that's actually finished right now. And here, and on the other side, I'll show you around the corner. They're all being framed up. There's a whole bunch of lots that are still being available. And then actually, this is where you can see these mountains as well. This is all surrounded by mountains. And when the construction stops, it's going to be one of the quietest places possible. So let's take a look at this. Oh, here's the garage. And we'll get to an RV garage here in a second too. There you go. And these garages are all long enough. The shortest one is 22 feet. So you can fit your trucks in here. I know I always try to do that. That's one of my trucks over there. It's a little bit shorter than a 2500, but the 2500s get a little bit longer. They're about 22 and a half sometimes. Hello. But I just want to walk through here too. Oh, check out this RV garage. This is so cool. These things are ginormous. Look at this. This is your only garage. It's massive, and you could do a stacker car system in here like no problem. Oh man, that's huge. That is so cool. But I want to keep on walking through. They got a lot of construction here, and when you have construction, you got to get insurance on your tires because you get flat tires from the nails that are falling off of these nail guns, like all the time. I always get discount tire insurance. It's maybe $40 per tire, but then they give me a new one because I go through tires all the time. And we got a food truck here right now. Guys are on break, getting some food. You can hear their horns going through when they come in to announce themselves. That's pretty cool. Love it. And a lot of these homes are so private. They back right up to the mountain. You don't have neighbors behind you on the outskirts of some of these homes. On the interior ones, you do have neighbors behind you, but it's very private because they made the walls so tall. Really tall walls, and the interior ones, you feel like you're not being looked in on, if that makes sense, right? I always try to find what the most private situation I can have in my home is, and this actually, the community, the designers nailed it. They did taller walls instead of the short ones with the metal on top. So here we go. So this is the next street over. All of this, as you can see, is under construction, new over here. And you know what? I just want to go inside this RV garage again. Let's do it. Let's take a look. And you know what? We'll just go through this floor plan real quick so you can take a look at it. I believe this is about 2,460 square feet. The garage itself is about 1,050 square feet. Echo, echo. This thing's giant. And you got a door over here, and then you have the windows up above to let some light in. I like that. That's a nice touch. Oh gosh, here it is. I don't know if you guys see this, but let's get right up close to it. This is your clean out. Looks like a clean out for a RV. And that looks like your hookup over there. You could have probably either 30 or 50 amp hookup for that. And then you have your water softener and water heater loops right here. Let's take a look on the inside real quick. Shoot. Hey. So this one's brand new. It's all being redone, actually be built right now. So you have a huge kitchen area that flows into the backyard. Here we are. And it looks like you have your laundry room off to this side. Over here, this is actually huge space for a laundry room. Huge space. It looks like all of your telecommunications right here for your internet and data lines. Looks like we have our master bedroom right here. And here, this is what I'm talking about with the backyards. Look at this. You have a huge wall. It may not be a whole lot of space, but you have a big porch, and then you have it so it's not like people are looking in on your property, right? Let's take a look at the master bath real quick. Double vanity, tub, separate shower, huge closet. My gosh, that is giant. Cool. Well, let's keep walking around the community and see what else we find. Oh, wait a minute. Look at this. This is a huge pantry. This is a massive pantry. Very cool. All right. So I'm going to keep walking around to the right over here onto this side and show you all the other lots. Oh, it looks like the food truck guys are heading out. Here we go. That's cool. They are shopping for customers. And you know, a lot of these places keep all of their materials, or a lot of their materials, on site in these Connex boxes, which is kind of neat. And I know that these lots are going to be probably the last ones to be built because they store the materials on them. The ones that they store the materials, they always wait for the last segment of the community to build those out on. These are right here actually used, these sky tracks are used for carrying around wood, trusses, and placing trusses actually on the top of these houses. I know because I actually built my own home not too far away from here. And oh my gosh, when I was building my house, this community hadn't even started yet. And that was only, what, 2 years ago. And this area, we used to take our side-by-sides right up this hill, right up the side there. It was absolutely, you know, really, really fun to do that. But now they are literally removing the mountain here, and so people have amazingly private backyards, which is pretty cool. And this is all future development. This is all happening right now. They're actually still chipping away stuff over here into the mountains. And right now, all of this will be continued phases. Now, when we're looking at new projects like this, you want to get in on the first, second phase, or as soon as you can, because those are when the values are the lowest. And then future development or future phases, as they continue to sell out, they bump the price up. So it always happens like that. It's not just like, maybe it will go up and maybe it will go down. No, these developers hold their prices. They bring them up throughout the phase of the entire construction. So the beginning phases, like we're in right now, great time to purchase, low prices. They get the community movement, they have traction, and then they increase prices throughout, and they will end, you know, with these lots over here and where those Connex boxes were when I was showing you earlier. These trusses over here, actually take a look at this. Ooh, let me spin your camera around. These are the trusses. They get them staged ahead of time because construction for trusses can take a lot longer than just ordering lumber. They have to be set up in line months and months in advance to be able to get them here to the job site and ready to go. A lot of these developers will order them way in advance and just store them off to the side because they have infinite amount of land to be able to store these things. And with these new constructions, I love them. I absolutely love walking around, checking them out. Here's a fun fact. Check this. This is a yellow fire hydrant. That means that it is actually by the county. The county's maintaining that fire hydrant. If you see a red fire hydrant, that means it's owned by the actual property owner, which is interesting. And you know what? That's actually interesting that it's not red because all of this is private streets in here because this is a gated community. So it's all private within your HOA. And here it just keeps going down right here. And this is actually the end of the loop of these mountains. You can actually see it really well. When we first walked in, we were just down there, just right there is the gate. And so you can see, well, actually let's start over here. You can see the mountains go up and around and you're just completely engulfed by them, which is really cool because in the Southwest, all the way around. That's so cool. In the Southwest, it can get really windy. And well, in Las Vegas, it can get really windy. But especially in the Southwest, I have a house that just bop, 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 so much wind. These are huge wind blockers. I'm not noticing really anything crazy at all. Like it's a very calm day. And I know that it can be windy in other places, but right here in this neighborhood, it's calm and quiet. But here, I'm almost back to where I started. So there is much more space, but I don't want to walk through a whole bunch of dirt for no reason. Let's keep taking a look at what we got right around the corner here. Here we are. And they got the frames going up on this structure over here on that side. And it looks like they're all doing the digging potentially right now. Oh yeah, this house is gonna be, they're doing the digging, they're cutting into the dirt right now to be able to put the garage in and then start digging for the plumbing. That's one of the first things you got to do. Cut in your garage and then cut in for your plumbing. Here we go, because all the plumbing is underground for your sewer lines. There we go. Awesome. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate you guys sticking around. I hope this helped you out. If you are looking for Lennar or any other new homes in Las Vegas, please reach out to me. Cell phone and email address is all down below. And we'll see you next time, guys. This is Lennar, Hedge Creek. No, not Hedge Creek, sorry. Lennar Desert Edge. Talk to you.